Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking. It means so much to me. Today's video is basically just this dope ass, normal, everyday makeup. I'm just kidding. Bitch, this is so full coverage. Like, this is so full coverage. But yeah, this was using the James Charles and Morphe palette, which I have right here. I got it in the mail today. I was not expecting to film with it, but I am so excited that I did because it is so beautiful. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, bitch, this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I am super excited because I ordered this in the mail and I just wasn't expecting it to get here today, so I get to film with it. And it is the Morphe X James Charles palette. And I thought that since so many people were doing so many colorful looks, which is great, which I can't wait to get into, that I would probably do something just a little bit more wearable, a little bit more natural, but still glam. And I wanted to do something that you can probably wear to Thanksgiving, or you can wear to a Friendsgiving that you have this weekend, just so that you can kind of see the versatility of the palette. There was a lot of discussion, and there was like all this like tea coming out about your eyes being stained or whatever, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I don't care about any of that crap, but they did mention that you do need to use an eyeshadow base instead of concealer, which is what I normally do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of the few eyeshadow bases that I do have, and this is the Pure Get a Grip. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pure Get a Grip. And I've never used it before, but it's pretty much the only eyeshadow primer that I have because, I mean, if concealer worked, why would I change it? So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this on my lids. All right, so I went ahead and I applied that. I also did do my brows and applied some tape off camera just because I didn't feel like doing a brow tutorial. That's probably really boring. But yeah, so this primer feels a little sticky and a little weird, but sometimes you just gotta trust the process and let things unfold as they will when it comes to the makeup realm. I did order the P. Louise base. It just hasn't gotten here yet. I've never ordered from them before, so I don't know how long it takes to get here because I believe it's from the UK. But it's currently in the mail and I'm just waiting for it. So I have the palette here in front of me. This is what it looks like. And I have the palette, the names. So I'm not gonna point to them every time because I don't wanna lift the palette every single time, but I am gonna tell you the names. So I think that in order to start this look, I'm gonna go with the color Boutique, which I would say is like a little bit of a dark mauve color. And this is the JH34. So I'm gonna go ahead and saturate my brush, tilt my head back, and I'm going to tap this into the crease all the way from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner, and I'm gonna slowly begin to build that up. So this might take time. Don't rush. Take your time. Beauty is pain. Well, this isn't really painful, but the amount of time that it takes is painful. I'm not bringing it too high because once we blend it, it's kind of gonna fan out and you don't want it to like reach all the way up to the brow, which I'm not saying that's like a makeup rule, but that's just not what I want for this look. Because if you look at other pictures of mine, you will see that I definitely like to bring color all the way up to the brow, which lately I've been seeing other people doing. So I'm kind of excited that this is becoming a thing. So far, so good. So this is what we look like. I know we're looking all kinds of crazy, but trust the process. And yes, I forgot to mention, my hair is done. Do not be alarmed. It's probably not gonna be done tomorrow when it's actually Thanksgiving, but today, my hair's done did. Next, we're grabbing a JH32. This is the color Rusted. And so it's kind of like a peachy orange. I'm grabbing very little on my brush. I'm actually taking off the excess. And I'm just gonna run this along the outer edge. So I'm kind of using this to blend out the edges. Yeah, we're gonna be here for some time, so take your time. So this is what we look like. We're blended out. I am gonna take my trusty dusty Sigma E40, and I am gonna go over everything just to soften up any edges. I do also want to go back in with the color Boutique and just intensify it a little bit because I feel like I kind of got lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack that back on. Using the same, what brush was I using? Oh my god, what brush was I using? Here it is. The Jaclyn Hill 34. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just intensify a little bit and blend out the edges using the E40, and we'll be right back. And we are back. This is what we look like. I know it's a little wild, but it's all good. Now, going in with the JH40, and I know it's like I'm using all Jaclyn Hill brushes, but they're in front of me, okay? I'm gonna go into the color Benny, which is like a deeper cool tone brown, and I'm kind of just gonna pack this over here out in the outer corner, starting from the lash line, depositing most of the color there, and then once most of the color has been deposited, then I'm going up into the crease and working that in there just to create some depth. This is my favorite part. So good. So we're gonna go ahead and pull off your tapes. Oh yeah, baby. Clean lines. I like that. Don't you guys wish that you were like foundation faced without foundation? If only. We're gonna go into the color Halloween, which I expected to be an orange, but it's actually like this really beautiful coppery, it's like a copper color, but it's really pretty because I feel like it has like a rose gold undertone. So I'm actually gonna pull out my Fix Plus because I do want to foil this. So yeah, this is the JH41. I know, another Jaclyn Hill brush, but they're all just in front of me, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and place this, starting at the center. Oh my god, bitch. This is freaking, can you guys see this? This is beautiful. Oh my god, I'm about to cream my pants. I'm gonna shape this like a cut crease, so it's not really gonna be a cut crease, but that's just the shape I'm gonna go for. But this is stunning, honey. Stunning. And I'm doing more of like a tapping than an actual pulling motion. Wow, I love it. Okay, back to the Jaclyn Hill 40 brush. We're gonna take that color again, Benny, and we're gonna darken up that corner so that we can kind of blend the shimmer so that it kind of just fades away. This is coming out banging. And to be honest, I was a little concerned because since I had never used that primer before, it was kind of sticky and it was a little bit hard to work with. But either way, it's coming out really nice. Oh, actually, okay, so we're gonna do Benny. Blend out the corner. And on top of it, we're gonna go back with Boutique to kind of soften it up a little bit so that it's not so dark. I'm like deciding between like liner, no liner. What should we do? I decided against liner, but I did put some black shadow close to the lash line. So for lashes, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be using, so I'm just gonna figure it out and then I'm gonna let you guys know, because on this channel, there are no rules, and I have no rules or order or whatever. It's just pretty much the creative process. I ended up going with the House of Lashes in the style Natalia. Oh my god, can I just like not look like a boy? Is this so cute? Yeah, these are in the style Natalia. I've never worn them before. I actually purchased the Iconics and the Natalias because I was like, I'm gonna try one of these and see if I like some of them for my wedding. But I don't think I like either of them for my wedding. So, all right, let's go for the face. We're gonna prime using the Laura Mercier. I also tight lined. So don't forget that step because that's important. It helps conceal the lash line. Then we're using e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Putting that all over your mug. Botanic Farm Soft Cover Pore Balm. I talk about this all the time. Those are typically the 3 primers that I always use. Botanic Farm primer is a little bit harder, so you really have to warm it up in your fingertips and press it. Press it into your pores, honey. Till your pores can't breathe and have no choice but to disappear. And wherever you have any fine lines, press it in there too. So for me, I'm getting this one right here because I'm such a sassy bitch and I'm always doing like the eyebrow thing. So I'm definitely getting these forehead wrinkles. Getting closer to 30, man. Boom. And next, wet your freaking beauty blender because I always forget. I'm gonna be right back. So without me realizing, this is technically a full face of all new products. Like what I used on my brows was new. The eyeshadow palette is new. The eyeshadow base is new. These lashes are new. And this foundation is new. Well, to me. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I picked up the shade Natural Beige and I've heard so much hype about it and people just talking so highly about it. So I've been wanting to test it out because my wedding is next month and I don't really know what foundation I want to use yet. But so many people were talking about this. So I want to go ahead and give it a shot and see if maybe this is the winner. So this is the Jaclyn Hill 03 brush. And we're just gonna go ahead and put this all over everywhere. It does look very luminous and it does, my skin still looks like skin. So that's good. I do still see, I was picking my face before filming. I never should have done that, but we're here now. I would say it's an all right color match. I also picked up the Conceal Contour, the Born This Way concealer, this one, in light beige. So I've never used this before. I've also heard great things about it. I'm basically going to, you know, cake it on. And this is the, a Jaclyn Hill brush. Jaclyn Hill 08. So lately I've been going in with brushes and then I will go over it again to settle it all in using a sponge. And I kind of like the effect. So I've just been doing that more lately. And this concealer is very pretty. I might have used too much. Wow, on camera, this is like so luminous. I really love it. Oh, and I'm so itchy right there. Oh my God. Does that ever happen to you? If you're itchy, just use your beauty sponge. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me stick in coconut. This is very well loved. I know I've shown you guys this before. And I go first with this stippling brush. This is a Real Technique stippling brush. Slow circular motions. Oh, and just an FYI, I am using the Ben Nye banana powder to carve out the cheeks. And underneath the eyes, I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I also put the Laura Mercier translucent powder over around the forehead. So I am not leaving it. It's been about a minute or two. I'm not leaving it for long. I'm actually gonna go ahead and begin to wipe it away. This is just a big Jaclyn Hill fluffy brush. And if you got some on your boobs, just wipe it off. All right, going in with bronzer, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is the JH02. Once you're done with all your powders, always make sure to go back with like a brow gel and a mascara because all that powder can get stuck in your hairs and create like a white cast. For blush, we are using Milani's Luminoso. I have been obsessed with it lately. I do have some texture on my cheeks. I don't know what the hell's going on. I need to go get a facial before the wedding day. But I like it because it does have like a sheen. But if you do have texture, you know, it's probably not the best at the moment. But this is just for a tutorial for y'all to see anyway. So yeah, I definitely need to, see how luminous it looks? It's Luminoso. I really like this foundation. The hype is real. Let me give myself a little spritz of Rooney. Jesus, this is amazing. Oh yeah. This is Fuego by Desi and Katie. If you don't know, now you know. Bitch. Are y'all seeing this? Sorcery. My skin looks like glass. So we're going to spritz ourselves again with the Morphe setting spray. Oh, by the way, I tried on my wedding dress today and it was so beautiful. They did have to do a few alterations because I did lose like 2 inches off my waist. You know, I'm not bragging, 2 to my own horn, but it was so beautiful. I got really emotional. I went by myself. My mom was busy working, my best friends were all working, and it was kind of just like nice to just go alone and do that, but it was really great. I mean, 39 days until my wedding day. I have been engaged for 6 years, so this is something that I have been waiting for a very long time, and I could not be more excited to marry Matt Rosa. That's daddy right there. I'm going into the color So Good, and I'm going to put this on my inner corner. Wow, yeah, that is so good. Okay, Mr. Charles, I see what you did there. This is some grade A. Good powder we got here. Good powder. I am so excited for my bachelorette. Like, me and 6 of the girls are all on the same flight. So the night before, we're gonna have a sleepover here. And I'm just so excited. Like, everybody's just so ready to be on their nastiest behavior, like nasty, nasty behavior. And I could not be more stoked. I'm going into the color Ring Light, which is like another white shimmery, and I'm placing this right under the arch of the brow. We're gonna go in with the JH32 that still has some of the orange, or that peachy color, whatever, that russet color, and then we're gonna blend that out because we don't want it to look so harsh. You see? You see? You see? Problem solved. Using Urban Decay's Demolition. So now that we got this messy ass under eye, we're gonna go in with Boutique again. We're just gonna blend it all out. Using the JH32 back into that rusted color on the outer edge. James Charles, you killed it, hunty. You killed it, hunty. Using the whatever lining brush you have, I'm going into Benny. And I'm putting that as close to the lash line as possible. Just wow. I just want to sit here and look at myself. Wow. Adding some mascara before we get sidetracked, and this video never ends. And I like to add a pop of glitter because it is November. So perfect time of the year to be extra is in November and December. Maybe even January. Maybe, pretty much, honestly, just never mind. Just be extra every single day that you want to be extra. These are the JD Glow Cosmetics. This is a gold glitter tube. And I just like to deposit a smidge of gold glitter right here in the inner corner. Oh, do y'all see that? We're gonna do the lips and we're done. I know, this is taking forever. I don't normally show eyes and face. Lately, I've just been doing eyes and then I do my foundation off camera, but since I did get that new foundation and the new concealer, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like. So far, so good. So as I was pondering what I wanted to do to my lips, the question I asked myself was, do you want to be extra? And the answer was, I do. Now, I've never tried this combo before, but let's start with the NYX Urban Cafe Lip Liner. It's like a, you know, it's like a chocolate brown. It's a little messy, don't worry about it. We're putting MAC's Plum Full, which is a beautiful mauve over it. And now, I want to lighten up the center a little bit more, so we're gonna use ColourPop's Abby, which is like a pale color. This is the Desi and Katie The Most lip gloss. I'm just gonna place this in the center. looks amazing. All right, you guys, so this is it. This is the final look. I finally let my hair back down. It's getting a little frizzy, but look at me. Do I look bothered to you? Do I look bothered to you? Honey, no. Again, this is a beautiful fall look using the James Charles X Morphe palette. It is more wearable than the other colors that we've seen, but it still has color, so it still packs a punch. Still perfect for Thanksgiving, Christmas. You want to show off, you want to be the Kim Kardashian of your family, this is the look, honey, okay? So again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share my video. I would really appreciate that. And I don't know what video is coming next, but it might be a little fun. So make sure you subscribe, okay? You don't want to miss out. Hit that bell. And again, thank you guys so much for always being so supportive and leaving me the sweetest comments. I love you guys, and until next time.